Yeah, good day, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's been good. It's been good, and then uh, the knowledge we've been sharing, the messages that has been coming, uh, we are all learning something, and this is why the channel is created. We we learn, we make money together. Today we are scalping, yes, and then we are taking 5 candlesticks, and with this strategy I believe we can scalp confidently without fearing of any spike coming up. Yes, we are taking 5 candlesticks. We leave the market. We can take more, but then it's good and better we play well. And with the scalping, I always say that if we want to scalp, let's stick to boom 1,000 and crash 1,000. For scalping, the 1,000 helps us a lot because there are no frequent spikes in there. Not like the 500, the boom 500 and a crash 500. Those ones are good for catching spikes. But with the scalping, the 1,000 is good for us. So let's go into today's strategy. We You go to the F at the top. I know by now everybody knows F at the top. If you go to F, I've already added these strategies, but then we will go into it. So with the main chart, I added the Chumuku to the main chart. It's also very vital. So you look at the parameters, which is the thinking sin is 9, Kijun sin is 26, then 52 for the sequence span B. Then don't forget to take the fill. Yes, you take the fill. Then we go. You look at the styles. The taking sin is 3 piezo, and the color I chose blue. That one we want it to be visible. Then the rest is 1111, and the colors is white, the background color. We don't want it to be visible. We only want the blue color to be seen on the chart. So you take a color that will show up, but the rest, it should be your background color so that it won't be visible. When you finish, you click on the done, then you are done. So it is the blue line you can see on the main chart. That is the Ichimoku. So we go back, we will add Ichimoku to the window 1. But first, you have to add the RSI, because the RSI will create the window 1 for you, because the RSI cannot go to the main chart. So you click on the RSI, and it is simple. Look at the parameters. The period is 14. We are applying it to close. And then the styles is 2 pixel. We are choosing a background color. We don't want it to be visible. Yes. So that is the parameters for the relative strength index. Don't forget the levels. If you click on the levels, I'm choosing level 20 and level 80. The 20, the description, I did a minimum, and then the 80 is a maximum. Yes, and the style is 1 pixel and the color is red. I chose red. You can choose any color. That is the lines you see down there. So the lines, any color that you want, you can. Then you go back. Don't forget, you click on the done. Then you are done with it. Yeah, so this is the RSI line 80, and this is a 20. You can see it. Sure. So we add a moving average. We are adding 2 moving averages. So the first one is moving average 26. We are calling it 26 because of the period. So the period is 26, shift to 0, exponential. For the method, we are applying it to close, and then the pixel is 4, and the color I'm choosing red for the first moving average. So don't forget to click the done when you are finished. So you click on the done, then you see the moving average, the red one. This is a moving average, the red one. So we add a second moving average. That one is 10, moving average 10. So you can see the period is 10, still 0, exponential, close. Then the style is 4 pixel. Then you choose the color of your choice. I chose black here. because I'm looking at red and black. The two can do for me. And then my background color is white, so black will be visible very well. So you click on the done, then you can see your two moving averages line. You can see the black and the red. You can see the two of them. They are the moving averages. Then don't forget to add the Ichimoku to the window one. So you go there, the Ichimoku, the same parameters and the same styles, and then the levels. So the color is this RSI. The Ichimoku is following the same trend, just like the way we added it to the main chart. And then we are doing the same 3 pixel and the blue color for the takings. That's what we want to see. So if you click on the done, then you have your strategy set. You have your Ichimoku on the main chart and Ichimoku on the window one. Then you have your moving averages, which is working with the RSI for this powerful strategy. So now the question is, how do we use it? So please, the chart position should be like this. It should be in the middle. You see, it's in the middle. Position your chart like this. If not, you come and conclude that the strategy is not good. It's based on how you position your chart. See, if you don't position your chart well, you won't get it. People will be like, if you are testing it, back testing is working, but if you are trading it live, it's not working. It's just because of these small mistakes that we make. And the zoom level is zoom level 5. You see, 5 zoom level. 5 zoom level. If you don't know the zoom level 5, you use the biggest candlestick. You zoom it out to the maximum. You see, we have the tiniest followed and the biggest one. Zoom level 5. That's what we are using. It's very key. Then you position your chart exactly in the middle. That's how we do it. So if you don't do these two things, you come back and see the strategy is not working. Fine, there's no perfect strategy as in 100%. It doesn't happen. But strategies that can give you 70 to 80% are good, especially if you master it. If a strategy can give you 70 to 80%, you can become rich in the industry. You understand? We, those that are making the money, it's not like it's magic. It's the same strategy we use that we put out here for you to use. So how do you use this strategy? Let's go so that the video will not be too long. How do we use this strategy? Yeah, so we want the first condition is for the two moving averages to cross. You see here we are at crash, so we want to buy and catch these short candlesticks. So you're looking at when the two moving averages crosses each other below the 20 resistance. That's the minimum resistance. So that's the first condition. As at current market, you can even see it. You see that the moving average 26 and moving average 10 are about crossing here. So if they cross below the 20, meaning there's a probability that there will be more candles, the trend will go up a little. That's the first condition. Yes. And the second condition is the market, as in the candlestick, should be above the Ichimoku. So the candlesticks should be above the Ichimoku. That's the second condition. So the first is these two lines crossing below the moving average 20, and the current market, the small candlestick should be above the Ichimoku line on the main chart. So one key thing too is like the Ichimoku on the window one, this one too should be below the 20. So the conditions are simple. You see, these 3 lines should be below, whilst you see that the moving averages are crossing, and then the small candlesticks too are above the Ichimoku on the main chart, then you buy for crash. It's opposite for the boom. So let's look for 1 or 2 examples here. Then we check the boom. You see, with this trade, fine, these were below and they've crossed each other, which ideally you could have placed a trade here. But check, the Ichimoku didn't go below the 20. So this trade, when you take, you may not get it right. You may not get it right. I want a pair. This could be partial. You can make some few candlesticks though. But then, ideally, the Ichimoku should also go down. So let's look for some of the perfect ones. Yes. You see, at this point, Ichimoku has gone below the 20. And this thing crosses, sure. So after you've seen that the market has gone above the Ichimoku on the main chart, you can put in your trade, take 5 candlesticks, you leave the market. It works very good. At this point, the Ichimoku didn't come below, so we are not putting that trade. See, I test when I put the chart in the middle. So that's when that's how you have to do your own. Yes, ideally, this is perfect. They all came below the 20. It crosses here, it crosses above. You put in your trade, you take your 5 candlesticks, you leave the market. Please, it works, but put it on your demo, try it and perfect it before you put it in your real account. It's opposite for the crash. See, when we go to the crash 1000, I tell you we should be looking at, this, we are already at crash. So when you go to boom 1000, so when we go to boom 1000, then we look at, yeah, I have to pray. I'll pray later. Yes. So with the boom is opposite. You see the boom, we are selling to make some money. Yes. So this is the boom. You see, with the boom, when they all go above the 80 and then the moving averages crosses, that's when you look at the chart when the line fall below the Ichimoku. So this is a perfect opportunity to trade with the boom, with the current market. You see where I've positioned my chart, and this thing's crossed above the 80 and this has fallen below the Ichimoku. You put in your trade, you take your 5 candlesticks, you leave the market. That's how the boom works. The boom, you're looking at the top there. Anytime they crosses, yes, example here, this thing went above the 80, they crosses here, this thing is already below. You take your 5 candlesticks, you leave the market. But please, before you sell, confirm that the chart is in a downtrend. You can use the 15 or 30 minutes or even a 1 hour time frame to confirm the trend. It works. So please put it on your demo and try it. I have a strategy for the boom 300 and crash 300. I will upload it, and also how to catch spikes. I have a beautiful strategy too. So you just have to subscribe to the channel and catch me with all these powerful. 2022 will be good year. So please follow the channel and let's make the money together and let's grow together. Subscribe for me. All the best. This is Eddie FX. Catch you again.